Morning, Double Deuce. Happy Friday. Getting ready to start our first long weekend before the holiday season. I want to say a few things, even though I'm recording this on Wednesday before I depart on the mission. By the time you read this, I'll probably be at flight level 350 over the Pacific heading back from Guam. I'm excited to get on the mission on the road with you guys. It's something I'm passionate about. So I need to tear away from the desk every once in a while and go fly with you. So I'm thankful for that. Another thing I'm thankful for is each and every one of you. You've noticed as you look on Slack, the executive officer team sent out the holiday schedule, the holiday calendar. I'm maximize as much time as I can give to each and every one of you to be with your family, your team at home, and capitalize on this time together with your loved ones. That doesn't come out with doesn't come without some risk with COVID. You've also noticed that the installation commander released today the decision to go to COVID HPCon Charlie. That is in response to the Bay Area essentially going into the next phase of lockdown because of the ICU beds dropping below 15%. So what does that mean? First, I sent out a Slack message on the announcements page so you can read through that and just kind of give you a bottom line of what to expect. It's not going to be like what we did in March, April, and May when we essentially went into the fetal position when COVID first hit our shores and hit our team. We're still going to fly missions. We're still going to fly locals. We're not going to go into hard crews. As you've seen today, as you're sitting inside your flight, this all calls different. You're not going to be packed into our auditorium on Mondays and Fridays. Now we're going to go to a phase 2 COVID mitigation plan, which I'm going to send out here shortly and should be in each and every one of your inboxes. Essentially what it is you go to your flight for all calls. You go to your flight for normal work days, as you can see, are going to be stipulated on this calendar that's sent out on Slack. And you can be early released based on your flight commander and flight chief's intentions and how the mission is going to be executed in your flight. I don't want you staying around any longer than you need to, but I want my flight commanders and my flight chiefs and section leadership to look each and every one of you in the eye, ask you what you're doing for your holiday season, for what you're doing for your 4-day pass, and just get a good health and welfare check on you. Because as this pandemic increases a little bit and we go into HPCon Charlie, we're going to see each other less during a period of which we're all highly, there's a level of stress, there's a level of mental health detriment that's occurring that I'm well aware of, that the whole team and the Air Force is well aware of. So the timing of this isn't great. That is why I'm taking a little bit of a risk and still having you come into your flight during this phase 2 plan of HPCon Charlie in the 22nd. Lastly, these 4-day passes I'm giving you, there's a lot of trust in this. I don't have to do that, but I choose to do this to let you guys go and be with your families. Please make smart decisions, okay? We've had a couple alcohol-related incidences that have occurred in the past month and in the past year, and I know this is a period that some of us make silly decisions. And I'll be the first one to tell you, along with others that have suffered from those decisions, and I've watched it firsthand, don't jeopardize your family, don't jeopardize yourself or the safety of others because of a silly decision you make one night. It's just not worth it, okay? Make the right decision, ask a buddy, get an Uber, whatever you need to do to have a safe decision follow through so that you wake up the next morning safe and there's no others that are harmed or your career is not harmed either because of that decision. So enough said. Hopefully there's nods up and down across the flights after I just said that. And I know the first sergeant and the DO, who's going to be acting commander in this time period, will be echoing the same message. Other than that, I'm super proud of this team. We've had a heck of a year, good and bad, but we've come out on top. We've done it together as a team, as a large team, and together as a small team. In each one of your shops and each local and mission you go on, you're going to execute our mission in garrison on the road as a small team, and we're a team of teams. We do it with excellence and grace. So with that, operate the best, care the most, have fun along the way, Muley strong. I'll see you next week. I'm out.